to another episode of Kwame Tech Tutorials. In this tutorial, we are much more focused on how to connect SQL Server to ASP.NET in Microsoft Visual Studio. So without much ado, I have launched my Visual Studio already, and I've created an application that's an ASP.NET web application. To create an ASP.NET web application, you have to click on File, then you click on New, then you select Project, then you click on Web Form, then you click on Visual C#. I'm using C# as my backend, and I have to make sure that I've selected ASP.NET web application. Then I'll click on OK button for it to create for me. So I've already created the application, so I'm here to connect to database. So to do that, I have to come to the Server Explorer. So this is the Server Explorer, and most of the times it's been hidden. So to get access to the Server Explorer, you can reset it. You can reset your Windows layout to get access to the Server Explorer. So to do that, you click on the window, then you click on Reset Window Layout. It will prompt you that, are you sure you want to restore the default layout for the environment? And you click on Yes to accept the changes. So doing that will reset the whole layout for you, and it will bring the Server Explorer for you. So now you have Server Explorer here. So to connect to the database, you have to click on this icon, Connect to Database. If you hover your mouse around it, to give you the name, Connect to Database. So you click on that one, and it will open this form for you if this is the second time you are connecting to the database. But if this is the first time you are doing it, it will open this form for you. So this is how it is if you are logging in or connecting to the server at your first time. So here we are using Microsoft SQL Server. So make sure that among the list you find Microsoft SQL Server, then you click on OK, and it will bring you to the second page, which will ask you of the server name. So to get the server name, you have to open your Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and this is the 2012 version that I'm using. So it will at your first time of opening it, will ask you of the server name, and then ask you of the authentication method that you are using. And here I'm using Windows authentication. If you want to hard code your username, like that's your login user ID and the password, you can do it using the SQL Server authentication. But here using the Windows authentication. So I'll click on Connect, and you have to take notice of the server name for you to be able to get the same thing whilst you are connecting. So to get the server name again, I'm repeating this stage. You have to click on Disconnect, then you select Database Engine, then it will give you the server name. So you can press Ctrl+C to copy it, then you come back to your Visual Studio, then you paste it here at the server name text box. You paste it there, and to test to see if our connection is working, you have to click on Test Connection. But before, I want to select a particular database, and I will use it for the testing purposes. So I'm selecting this particular database, Edu, then I'll click on Test Connection, and it has given me that test connection is succeeded, meaning I'm able to communicate with my SQL Server using my Visual Studio. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and stay tuned for more updates on ASP.NET web application. Peace out. And you see, if you are able to connect to the database, the icon will change from red to green, meaning it's been connected to the database.